Hi Christopher. I've decided to do a quick video for you on how best to keep your aloe alive. This is going to be the one I send you. It won't be in this pot. What I'll do is I'll bag the roots and I'll send you some substrate because these need lots of drainage. Okay. Now, I know it's ready to water because it's absolutely bone dry. These are not a plant that you keep moist all the time. They don't like it, they suffocate, there's not enough oxygen. But an aloe vera in a very porous moss or porous medium is ideal. The other thing I've got is a temperature probe, a thermometer, and what I'm going to do is fill water to it's in the green section, so from about 20 to 25, something like that. And the other thing I've got is Baby Bio liquid. Now, a lot of people will spray the leaves. That's not the best way to feed a aloe vera. What I'm going to do is fill a sink with water. I'm just going to add a little bit of warm water, like so. Now I've done this a lot, so my hand knows when it's about 20 odd degrees. So I'll just put the thermometer in. And that's just at the lower end of where it should be. So I'll just increase the temperature a little bit, like so. Give it a twirl. Right, and we're right in the middle of the green now. So that's perfect temperature. What we're going to do as well, because we don't water these very often, I'm going to add in a supplement nutritional bottle. This is Baby Bio. It's about £2 to get. And what I do, it does give you instructions on the back on how many doses to use. But what I do is I sprinkle, and that's it. Not that scientific, but there's a little brown in colour. That's super for your aloe vera. Now the next thing to do is to plop that in the water, and we're going to leave it for half an hour. So Roby, if you pause it for half an hour.
Hi Chris, it's Rowan. I just wanted to catch this, that you can see the water. If you look at my shadow passing over it, you can see the water being drawn up.
Okay, so it's been half an hour. I've been measuring the temperature and it falls right in the middle of 20 to 25 degrees. So basically I just get a kettle, pour in some hot water, fill it up with cold water, and then add the Baby Bio. Swish, 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 swish. That's enough. That's a technical term. So what we can see now after half an hour is there is water at the top. What I like to do at this point is to get some of the pre-existing water, and because the level of the tank, the sink water is lower, what I can do is add some water to the top, trying to be quite careful, and that will then sink down to the level of the water in the tank. So you'll see some bubbles, and that's just oxygen being replaced by some sand. What I wanted to show you at this point is this is the stuff it needs to grow in. Now I'm going to send you a packet of this, so you'll know exactly what stuff to use. It's let me just pour it out here a bit. So this is the stuff you need. It's biochar, perlite, and some cocoa fibre. It's extremely good for aerating soil, which is what you want your tropical aloe vera to be in. So when you come to pot it up, get a pot about this size. I'll just show you. This is my aloe vera, and you can see how much bigger it is. It's got daughter plants, one there, and the main mother plant. But you can see that the pots are about the same size. So when you come to pot up yours, I recommend getting a terracotta pot with terracotta saucer, and that looks lovely. As far as I'm concerned, that looks beautiful, and it'll keep growing. The compacted roots means that it will send out these daughters. You can, in time, take out the whole plant and pull these off, and you'll have extra plants. This stuff is really good because it's got nutrition in it. It's, as I say, perlite, biochar. The biochar is burnt material that's really healthy for these tropical, what's it called? They're leaves, which succulents. That's what I was after, succulents. So when I send your tank, I will take it out of this pot. This pot isn't ideal because it's metal. It gets very hot and the leaves, the roots dry out. But with a ceramic pot, the ceramic pot oozes out the water in all directions, and it keeps it oxygenated. So this is your one. I'm still keeping it going before I send it. I would actually like this leaf to drop off, or I might leave it as it is. We'll see how it goes in the next month or so. So I'll send you this. This is the exact mix you need. You don't need to bother buying any other fertilizers or anything like that. And what I'll do is I'll tap this out. I'll put a bag around the roots to keep them moist, and we'll put them in an Amazon box to send away to you. So that's it. I can do one more check. What I should see is, instead of it taking ages to fill with water, I can see that the water is now coming to the surface quite quickly. So at the beginning of the process, it took ages for it to come from the bottom. Now there's more water in it, it's fine. And you'll see water coming from the bottom. And that's it. That is the watering done. You don't need to water it again until you push your finger into the soil and it's completely dry. bone dry, so you can leave it for a couple of months. That's what these leaves are for. They're storage water sacs really in these succulents. And this nice blue one, I'm sure you're going to get some lovely florets from it as well. Yeah, so what you'll be getting is the plant, the substrate it's in, some extra just in case you go for a slightly bigger pot. As I say, this is about the same size and this is doing incredibly because I've got it next to a window. So getting it next to a window I know might be a problem for you, but you can get these things just here, which is a grow light, and they're about £15 on Amazon. I've got it onto my my avocado tree and it's doing brilliantly. Right, so that's enough of this video. Plenty to be thinking about. Yeah, when you water, you're watering so infrequently. I would always, after about 2 months, I'd splash in a bit more baby bio just to keep things going, and it'll all be wonderful. And I hope you enjoy your aloe vera experience.